In the 1960s, or so the story goes, Kennedy was visiting NASA, and he was on a tour of the facility, and not too far away he saw a man walking down the hall with a broom and a bucket. He stopped the tour and he goes up to the man and he says, "Excuse me, what do you do here?" And the man looks at him and he says, "Sir, I helped put a man on the moon." And you hear about that story and it sort of makes you wonder, where does that sense of purpose come from? Where somebody that is the janitor of an organization, somebody that sweeps the floors, somebody that's responsible for restocking paper towels in the restroom, where does that type of a sense of purpose come from where he feels like he helps put a man on the moon? And it also makes you wonder, how do we create that type of a sense of purpose inside of our organizations? There is this long debate between where does a sense of purpose actually come from? Is it something that the organization is supposed to provide for you, or is it something that the employee is supposed to bring with them to work? And there have been all sorts of debates and arguments and studies and research around this, but I think that the solution is that it's partially the organization and partially you, partially the employee. I think the organization has the responsibility to connect what the employee does, what the people there do, with the impact that they are having. So whether you are a janitor, whether you are a marketing manager or a sales professional, the organization should help you understand how the work you are doing is impacting the organization, how it's impacting the community, how it's impacting the world. They need to tell stories. They need to help you feel like you belong. They need to give you those opportunities to grow and learn and advance. But the flip side of that is also true. You as an employee, when you start working for an organization, you need to have a different mentality, a different mindset when you start working there. You can't just go to an organization and assume that the place that is hiring you is going to provide everything for you, that they're going to coddle you, that they're going to take care of you, that they're going to create this type of a Pinocchio's island where all of your worries and problems are going to disappear. That is not how it works. So as an employee, when you start working for an organization, I believe that we need to have that kind of that open-mindedness. We need to have that mentality that when we start working for an organization, we are going to try to contribute. We're going to try to make that impact. I think that type of a mentality, coupled with the organization's ability to help us connect the work that we do with the impact that we're having, is truly where we can start to see and where we can start to create purpose inside of our organizations. And if we bring those two things together, the organization's ability to connect what we do and our mentality, our state of mind when we go work for that organization, that we're going to contribute, that we're going to be open-minded, that we want to succeed. And also, we need to understand what it is that we want to do and why we are working for this organization. Is it just for the money? Is it because we genuinely enjoy the work? Both of those things are okay, but we need to have clear expectations of what that means when we start working there. So if we know what we want and the organization helps connect what we do to the impact that we're having, I think that's truly where purpose comes from.